Hi, this is Mike, WB4HUC, and here's something a little different than what I usually do. This is sort of the results of a construction project that I did. So when I bought, this is November 2023, about 6 months ago in May, I bought my Elecraft K4, and I wanted to use my NRAD W1 headset with it, but I needed a way to activate the push-to-talk circuit in the radio. I've used foot switches in the past, but I didn't want to do that this time for a couple of different reasons. I know that Heil and others make hand-operated push-to-talk switches, but I didn't want to do that, so I decided I'd build one. So I ordered this project box from Amazon. I ordered this push-button switch from Amazon, and I already had the toggle switch, and I already had the RCA phono connector that's on the end of the box. And I also had these rubber feet that are on the bottom of the box. So I just had to order the box and the push button switch. So, and this is a good box. You can see the four screw holes in the corners. Those are machine screws. There are metal inserts in the corners of the bottom piece of the box, and so you're screwing the machine screws into the metal to hold it together. So I got two of these project boxes for $10, so I thought that was a pretty fair deal. So anyway, if you just want to throw out your call sign or something that doesn't take long, this is a normally open switch and it's spring loaded, so you push it and then you release it when you're finished. But if you need to preach to the choir or something, you can flip the toggle switch and stay in push to talk mode as long as you need to, and then flip it back. So I consider this end to be the front of the box and this end to be the back of the box. So when the toggle switch is towards the back, it's off. When it's pushed forward, it's on. And this has been a handy gadget. I just plug this cable into that connector on the back of the box, and the other end of the cable, of course, plugs into the radio, and that's basically it. There's no electronics inside the box, just the two switches, and I consider them to be more mechanical than electronic. So here's what the inside of the box looks like. The wires are a little bit long, but they allow me room to move around. So the center conductor of the phono connector goes over to this toggle switch and then continues on to one side of the push button switch. The other side of the push button switch comes back to this side of the toggle switch and then continues on to the ground lug on the phono connector. So it's real simple. You can see these metal inserts here that the screws go into, embedded in the corner of the box. And if you look here and up here, kind of hidden behind the wires, and then there's two more over here, there's little standoffs down there. So I suppose if you had a circuit board with wiring or parts on the bottom side, you didn't want it to touch the bottom of the box, you could fasten the board down to those inserts or to those standoffs. And then you can also see here there's a little ridge on the edge of the box, and up here there's a little slot that fits over that ridge, so that even when you put the top on without the screws, it's not going to move around, because the ridges on the bottom of the box fit into those little slots on the top. And I don't know if the camera's going to focus, but here's the screws. You can't really see the threads. We're a low budget operation here, but we do the best we can. So, and then they just go down in here and you screw them down, one in each corner. And of course the operation is real simple. I think I already talked about that. Push the button for momentary stuff or quick things that you want to do, and then flip the toggle switch and preach to the crowd for as long as you like. And that's really about it. So this cable right here will plug into this connector, and there's no indicator on the box that you're in push-to-talk mode other than the position of the toggle switch. But of course you can see on the front panel of the radio, the transmit light comes on and the display changes a little bit. Instead of displaying the S meter, it'll display power output. So you can tell when you're in transmit mode. Just no indicator on the box. And that is just about it. So I just wanted to throw this out there. Oh, did I show you the feet? Yeah, so I've got these little 4 rubber feet that I had, and I just stuck them on there. I could have stuck them over the holes, because I'm not sure why the holes go all the way through the box. But there's, I guess the glue on the feet need enough surface area that they'll stick, so I didn't put them over the hole. I just put them next to the holes. And but it all works. It works very well. And this has been a really useful gadget for me. I use it every time I'm on the air on phone, and it's working out well. And the shelf, my radio sits on a shelf, and this switch will just slide up underneath that shelf when it's not in use. So I can get it out of the way. Let's say if I'm operating CW, or I don't need the push button switch. I don't need the push to talk switch. And then over here, of course, is my Ten-Tec Omni 7, but he's not connected right now since I'm using the K4. Anyway, I just wanted to throw this out there for anybody that might be interested to know that, again, you buy some parts and drill some holes and do some soldering, and you've got a push-to-talk switch that you can plug into your radio. And of course, it's not exclusive to the K4. Any radio with a push-to-talk switch that you can plug a cable into, I would think this would work with it. So there you go. So I guess that's about the end of this video. So I'll stop, but I will also say thank you for watching.